Well, folks, it's a holiday for our people. The Sephora VIB sale is coming up, and there's nothing more exciting. And, you know, we can speculate all we want about how it's kind of a ripoff, and I'm not making rouge this year, and this, that, and the other, and Ulta's points are better, and blah, blah, blah. And you wouldn't be wrong, but it doesn't matter what we all, most of us, a majority of us, let's go with all of us. Let's just say it. We still shop the Sephora sale because it's got good savings. And every time Sephora has a sale, for a while there, I didn't do a Sephora sale video because I was like, you guys, aren't every one of my videos kind of like what you should or shouldn't buy at the sale? But people liked it all together. So I always try to do a little different take on it. Most makeup these days is good. So I'm happy in comments to let you know whether I would recommend it or not, so to speak. But what I'm going to do today is actually my own list. Here is what I am actually buying personally at the Sephora sale. Actually buying what my little haul is going to be. And I've never really done that before. Sometimes I've shown you guys things I've gotten, but I tend to use the Sephora sale for staples. Expensive skincare, hair care, and my essentials. I stock up on my favorites and my essentials. So I'm going to tell you what all those are today for the Sephora sale here with me, Rebecca. Thank you for joining me. I'm a fashion and beauty editor, and I have worked in this industry for my literally entire adult life, and probably before. And that has given me the gumption to start Not Fit for Print Beauty right here on YouTube, because we're not in print anymore, it's digital, to give you guys a little bit of a digital beauty magazine to look through every day or so here on YouTube. So let's get into my actual Sephora cart. So as you probably know, today, if you're watching this video right when it came out, it's the 30th of October. The 31st is when it starts for rouge. If you spent obscene amounts of money, who would that be in this room? It's just me in this room. So yeah, rouge gets 20% off, and we deserve it, darn it, from the 31st. That's Halloween Day all the way through the 10th of November. Now, if you are VIB or if you are an insider, you get 15% or 10% off, respectively, on the 4th. That starts on the 4th through the 10th of November. And these are significant and good savings, especially, as we say, in this economy, right? Okay, so my links below will take you there. The way these links work, I have a Sephora shop front. That's a new thing at Sephora. I have one. I haven't used it yet. If I'm good, I'll try to figure that out and have that down below. But I will have these linked, and I will have them up here in YouTube shopping too. All right, let's go ahead and tell you what's going to be going on in my cart. Let's start with some skincare first, and then I'll tell you some fun stuff that I'm actually going to try for the first time and some colorful products. The first, oh, look at how pathetic this is. I am just getting the last bits of life out of this because I refuse to buy this without the sale. But I am kind of addicted to this product. The thing that's horrible about skincare is it's actually quickly consumable. My makeup, I don't have to rebuy like the Patrick Ta 6-pan palette. I do recommend that, by the way. I don't have to rebuy that. Probably never. But this stuff you go through. So this is the Mer Essential Tonic. This is what I put on my skin directly after I get out of the shower or after I wash my face at night. And the reason I wait for it to go on sale is it's $125. And I hate that. And I wait. This time I actually made it. Sometimes I run out. But I actually made it all the way to the end by barely using it. Sometimes I don't care. I'm not paying $125 on my own. I need my 20% off on that. And it just goes on your face right after you get it wet before any other skincare. And I like it. I put it down my neck too. I really like it. And it will be nice to be able to use it with abandon again when I have a fresh bottle. Now this one is I use this so much and they just don't go bad. So I had to break down and buy a new one. I was trying to nurse this all the way to the sale, but I couldn't do it. So this is a relatively new one. I'm still going to invest in more at the sale, and that is the good old Lancome Bi Facil. Now this stuff is a little bit like gasoline, not actually, but this takes off your eye makeup. $36 to $52 depending on the size. This is the bigger one, I think. I have them in all sizes all around. Basically, the great thing about this is it's going to take off any eye makeup. But let me just tell you something. Wash it off. I use this before I use soap so that I can just go a little quickly over with some soap and warm water. Don't just take off your makeup and then leave this sitting on your face, because I swear to God, I swear it's like, it like eats through anything. It will, to me, that irritates me if I leave it on, but it's the only thing that gets off stubborn eye makeup. I'm not trying to scare you. I love it. I'm just saying it works. Don't leave it on. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of taking off makeup, I always invest. I mentioned this in so many videos. You guys have heard me say this. The makeup eraser. Now, I know you guys are going to go, it is a towel. What do you... No, this is not like a washcloth. There's just something about this. I have, if you get it wet and wring it out, and it's damp, it'll take anything off your face. And I like to do this before, still wash your face before you go to bed, obviously. But this will take off a majority of it when it's wet. And I keep a damp, wrung out one of these pretty much on my lap for almost every single video. So I can just go like that with my hands. And if you invest, and they're like anywhere, how much are these? Like $10. You could buy a pack of them for $25. I still like getting them on sale. You know, I'm a member of the Cheapies Club. Try one of these versus a regular old washcloth, and you tell me that these aren't worth it. I love them. You can get all sorts of them, and I'll link them down below. They're great. Continuing on with cleansers. I love Tatcha cleansers, and I refuse to pay full price for them. The Camellia Oil, the Cleanser Duo Oil, is $50. Why are you not holding it up, Rebecca? Because I ran out of it and I refused to buy it. I ran out of it about a month ago and I was like, oh no, that sale's coming up. Oh, no. I did break down and buy this because I can't get my eye makeup off without it, but I made myself use some of the less than pleasant cleansers that I have that don't compete with the Tatcha. If not here in front of me because I need to buy a new one because it's $50. I'm cheap. I'm not really cheap. It's just that, if we can save money. I'm also really enjoying their matcha cleanser. The matcha cleanser is $40 and I'm really enjoying that as well. My only issue with the matcha cleanser, it's sticky around here because you store it like this, but when you open it, it's kind of a thinner foaming cleanser and it pours all over when you open it. So they do need to fix the mechanism. Maybe they have when I reorder it. I don't think they have though. But I use this after I use a two-step. I'm always going to do, I like Good Molecules too, but they're not for sale at Sephora. So they're not in this video. But I like to do kind of an oil cleanser to take everything off and then a foaming cleanser afterwards. And this Tatcha Duo I love. I also love the Good Molecules Duo. I can link that below if you want, but it's not at Sephora. Oh, the Indigo Overnight from Tatcha is fantastic as well. And this is a Sephora video. Okay. Let's see if I have any other cleansers and such. Yes, and skincare. I love shampoo. I buy everything from Olaplex. I don't use it every time. People are like, oh, it's protein. They're always involved in controversies. People saying issues with them. I have no issues with them. I love their products. And I buy all the Olaplex products. This is a smaller little travel size. I invest in those and restock what I've gone through. I love the hair oil. I think it's the #1 hair oil. I always get more during the sale. And Verb shampoo too. I knew I'd forget something. There's the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Look, I'm almost out. Got to get a new one of those. I have some travel ones, but I got to get that. And you know what else I want to try? Let me put a picture in. I want to try this Salt and Stone deodorant. It looks really nice. And this is like a set where you can discover the different scents. And maybe I just was influenced by media, but it looks really nice. So I kind of want to try that too. Now, I have been using skincare from Typology for the past few months because I've got a little video I'm doing in conjunction with them coming up, and I love it. But before that, I was using and absolutely still in love with the Guerlain Abeille Royale. This one right here that has the little gold flecks. The Youth Watery Serum. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. All this entire line is fantastic and pricey. So I'm going to restock mine during the Sephora sale. Yes, Guerlain sent these to me, but I told you guys, I put my money where my mouth is with PR. I guess I could write to Guerlain and ask them for more, but I don't do that. I liked it. They gave it to me. I'm going to buy it now to refill it because I can't live without it. And I do enjoy the Typology I'm using very much. Don't get me wrong. But these are just great simple skincare items, and I will be repurchasing, yes, with my own money myself. Okay, I think we can get into some color products. One kind of fun one first. I just accused myself of being cheap. I have been living off samples. I'm finally getting myself the real one because I deserve it. The the purple Chanel Chance The Eau Splendide. I've been living off the samples. This is one of the ones I had left. And when I went to see my sales associate at Chanel the other day to buy some new Chanel for a video I did for you guys, she's like, do you have any sample requests? Because I love to live off samples. And I'm like, the purple perfume? And she said, Rebecca, I don't have any. I don't have any left. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it's no problem. And I'm like, because I love it. I live off this. So I'm buying myself one. I'm actually buying, I will not be with the little, I was traveling with these, like in double bagged in case it would leak. So they come in $143 and $176 sizes. So I'm staying cheap. I'm buying the 143 size, but at least it's on sale. I'm going to get like $28 off because I'm down to, this is like this and one other sample. This is a floral scent. I have so many perfumes that I get for free. So if I'm buying one, you know I love it. I am a gourmand fragrance person all the way. This is slightly floral, slightly sweet, and it's like Chanel does the only florals that I can live with, and I am so in love with this. And when I first smelled it, I went, nah. And then I just, throughout the day, fell more in love with it. And I talked about this once before in another video, and you guys told me, many of you told me you're the same way. There's something about this that grows on you. So yeah, I have a lot of perfumes and a lot of perfumes sent to me in PR, and I'm purchasing this one because I'm sick of traveling around with it in double Ziploc bags. I'm going to buy one for myself. What can I say? Okay, staples that I wait to buy. Love, love, love this. This is my favorite. I got 2 brow products, okay? First brow product that I really, really love is this one from Makeup by Mario. I'm holding up 2 because I always have an extra. I buy them in different shades. I love them. It's his Brow Blade. Have you heard of this? It does have a spoolie on one side that I don't, it's got a blade. Let me show you. It's got an actual kind of like blade on one side that you do your brow with. It's just thick enough. When they're really thin, they break on me. This is just thick enough not to break. And it does have a spoolie on the other side, which I rarely use, to be honest with you. I have a thicker spoolie that I like. But I like the thickness of this blade. I don't know. Sometimes I get it in black. Sometimes I get it in dark brown. I go through them really fast, and I try to buy quite a few of them at the sale because I go through them. And then I set my brow with this clear. This is important to me that you know it's the clear one. This is the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. This is the $16 version, but you can get a bigger one for $28. I like to get the smaller versions on these because they muck up a little bit because I'm putting it on my brow after I put the Mario on. So they end up getting a little bit of a tint to them, and I like a fresh one. So I end up getting the $16 one, and if I could save it, 2 times $1.60 on it, I'm going to do that, right? Or if you could save 10 or 15%. I do not like, I've decided that this is a blanket statement for me. I don't like brow that when it's wet and has color, because if I have any little hairs around that I haven't tweezed, it finds them and then it looks dirty, I think. So I like a brow pencil like that thick one, and then I like this wax. It's the important. Benefit makes a bunch of things, so I'll make sure to link the exact one. This is the Fluff Up Brow Wax. It's the only thing that holds my brows, and it doesn't make them stiff, and it holds them, and it's delightful. And I'm always going through those too. So I make sure I'll get like 3 or 4 of these, you guys, when there's a sale. The Mario product as well. Okay. For eyeliner, I like Sweed, and it's not at Sephora, but I can link that below if you want. I like the golden Beetle one from Sweed, so I buy a bunch of those, and I have a discount code at Sweed. I think it's 10 or 15%, so I'll put that below. I can't live without it. But I'm talking about what I stock up on that's available at Sephora. Here's 2 different sizes. I have been talking about this since I tried it. I have not stopped talking about it. This is the Too Faced Ribbon Wrapped Tubing Mascara from Too Faced. $16 to $29. I have them in all sizes, and I'm stocking up. I love it. It is a tubing mascara, so that means it's not going to smear. Tubing mascara puts a tube of color around the lash and comes off really easily, washes off with water or a little bit of soap, just warm water. I have it in every size. The other one just took a nosedive here. I have them in every size. I go through them like crazy. I put on multiple layers of it. It's buildable. It's back. It's buildable. It's Still has drama. You know, the original tubing mascara that we all fell in love with was from Thrive, and that lengthens lashes, which is great, but this lengthens and thickens and is tubing. And if you love a good tubing mascara or just a good mascara, I encourage you to try it. I will be stocking up on it in the Sephora sale. I think that's important. The other thing I stock up on in a few different shades is the Kosas Color Corrector. This one is my current favorite color corrector. I like Caloray as well, but Kosas is my absolute favorite. I think this one right now that I'm holding up, I got two of them. It's the Revealer. I think this is Illusion. That's a little bit like a pinky, kind of a pinky cream color that works with my complexion. But I also like it in Fantasy, which is a little bit more orange, for the deep pits of despair. And a lot of you will send me a DM and you'll ask me what my favorite concealer is. And I really don't use concealer on my own anymore. I love concealer, and I just reviewed the LYS Concealer. It's fantastic. So that, I mean, that's a good one to get in the sale. But really for me, what I'm buying, if we're just doing my cart, I'm stocking up on a few different colors of this Kosas, which I match to my skin tone because it kind of works for my skin tone. Might not work for yours, especially if you have a deeper, darker skin tone, but you can see. I use this one or the Fantasy one as my color corrector and my concealer. And Kosas is my current favorite. What I always buy during the sale, and now I only have one more shade to get before I have them all, is the Pat McGrath Lab Mega Pencil, the lip shade. Right now I am wearing Mauve Moselle. I only have one shade I hadn't bought yet. Nude something, and that's in my cart. I own them all. I love them. If you see me just, hey, in the street, you bump into me somewhere, this is what I'm wearing for every day. Sometimes I put a gloss over it, but rarely. Reds, pinks, this is what I'm wearing all the time. I love these. They have duos that are mini. Here's one of the minis from the duos. You can buy a little twofer. The duos are $32. When they're not on sale, all these prices obviously are not on sale. And then the full-sized, which I go through like crazy, are $29. Right now I don't have to replace any of my shades, but I wear these all the time. And it feels like nothing on the lips, and it lasts basically all day. It will come off a little bit when you eat and wipe your face with a napkin, but it still stays on. I've put the red lip on, worn it all day. Come home and it's on like I never... I love these. You guys know I rave. So I have only one more color left to fulfill my set of having them all, and I use them interchangeably. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing all of these products today. Well, the skincare you can't wear, but you get it. But that's me. That's what I'm buying at the Sephora sale. What are you buying? And can I help you in the questions down below, in the comments down below? Can I help you answer any questions of what you should buy? Like I said, I just reviewed the LYS Concealer, and I love it. I certainly recommend it. I always recommend that this is when you get your Dyson hair products, your Shark hair products, your perfumes and things that are expensive. And I have ones I love. I mean, you know, I could go on for hours. I just wanted to do my cart. But if you have a question down below, I will answer them all before the sale comes up or as the sale starts. So if you're like, what about this versus this? Just ask me down below. Ask me on Instagram. Ask me on TikTok. I'm all over the place, so you can find out and ask me. We're on Facebook. I have a group here, a membership that we meet weekly on Fridays. And we could talk about the Sephora sale that's coming Friday too. And I'd love to see you there on the live. We have a lot of fun. And you can join that membership below. But definitely I'll meet you in the comments. That is my Sephora cart. Do you think I'm missing anything? And tell me, what are your key items for your Sephora sale cart? Or are you just like, no, count me out of the sale. I hate it. I'll hear the controversy too. Let's have a chat in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Do make sure you're subscribed. Bye-bye.